kept seeing videos posted on upper control arms with lower control, or upper ball joints with lower ball joints with replacement of a control arm, but nothing on the upper ball joint because it was so simple on this truck. But I haven't worked on anything that was a traditional design from the 70s, because I haven't really owned a truck over all those years since, that I just wanted to check and find out, and wound up spending $5 with Fixion over there. I had this off once because Rock Auto sent me the wrong ball joint, but all you have to do is put a jack stand underneath the frame, and you want to support the lower control arm with a jack. And when you unbolt this, you literally will just pick the frame up, and the ball joint will come out and it'll be on here, and then you could just take a hammer and hammer it the remainder of the way off from underneath. And as you can see, there's just no grease left in this at all. I had the old seal on over here, it was just torn all the way through, and when you drive down the road, the wheels were just doing this. So I had the wheels rebalanced, and I didn't want to crawl at 63 underneath here and check everything myself, so I had them check this, and they wanted $203 to do what takes basically 20 minutes aside. It takes as much time to jack the car up and take the wheel off as it does to do this. So I just wanted to show everyone the process with it, even though it's a simple one. The biggest thing is knowing how to set your jacks up with it. You know, when I went out before, I was reading there saying, oh, you need to take the shock absorber out, you need to do this, you need to do that. Well, I mean, the whole control arm just moves up and down like that. And this is one of the beautiful things about Nissan trucks. You know, the control arms are exposed, they're not underneath fender wells, you're not having to do all kinds of junk if you need to do work to it. So, you know, it makes it a real easy thing to do as far as a fix is concerned. I'm gonna, so you want to make sure you have your lock washers on, of course. I mean, the obvious stuff. But what you want to do is bolt it to the frame. You want the crescent side coming facing out, flat side towards the back. this is 13 millimeter for the screws. And boy, I tell you, you know, Rock Auto's so nice to even give you the new bolts with them, even though the old ones come out nicely. And you don't need to Loctite them, you just get them in there nice and secure. That's because they didn't Loctite them from the factory. These are actually for as far as I can tell, the original ball joints that came with the truck, and the truck has 257,000 miles on it. The lowers really look good, and so does the rest of the rubber on everything else. I'm going to give it a good greasing after I'm finished putting this in, but now all you do is just put the castle nut on, and then put the new cotter pin through, and you're basically done, except for you got to remember to grease, because they don't put any grease in the ones that have the grease fittings on them. I really want to thank Rock Auto, because this is what it should have looked like. This is how it came in. I'm guessing they sent me one for a later Nissan truck, because it's all right, except for that it wouldn't go through here. And boy, 2 days later, after I said, hey, it's bad, they didn't even ask for the old one back. They just honored their thing and shipped it. I find their prices are always the best, and they do a decent job. So, this, by the way, they wanted $203 for the labor, that's book time. Book time was 140 to 210, I think, and they were 203. So, 40 minutes of work, and you're saving $203. So I hope this helps you folks. Have a good day.